Welcome to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. Say hi, Kai Kai. Kai, just wake up. He just woke up. But anyways, people, good news and bad news. Alright, so remember Andre McDonald, the Air Force Major, and the very successful 29-year-old Jamaican female that went missing, and her husband was charged, and then he was released, and then them have him. Alright, welcome to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. So what we are witnessing now is Andre McDonald, the Air Force Major, that his wife Andreen McDonald, the successful 29-year-old Jamaican, they're both Jamaicans, that disappeared earlier in the year. Remember, Andre was the prime suspect, and he, because of a bunch of different things that pointed to him. We call this one long run, short catch. See that? Handcuffed and taken away. Your life changed, boy. This is it for you. You understand? Look what he did to that girl, man. And look at where he ends up. This man got an attorney to actually lower his $1 million bail to couple $100,000 or a couple thousands, paid the money and walked out. And I was updated by sources I cannot say who still, that very credible sources that let me know that on top of that, Andreen's own cousin was living in her house, sleeping in her bed with her husband, and had been helping him to run her business. Now, if y'all don't know it, she owns and operates a business that is what we call old folks home. And of course they were wondering, so what's going to happen to the business now that she had disappeared? Who's going to do the day-to-day operations and all that? The state was getting ready to take over that business. If you don't know it, when she graduated from college, she got her degree, she opened a business straight out of college, right? Somewhere between 22 and 25. I believe she was 22 years old when she graduated. By the time she was 29, that business was booming so much she was about to open another facility. Young, proud owner of a medical facility in the United States of America. That's a huge accomplishment, right? And who else took her life but her husband? And of course, I must say thank you to the San Antonio Police Department and whoever had hands in getting this idiot into custody, because they never stopped searching, and here we are. It's not a good finish, but it is a closure for her family, because at least now her parents won't have to go to bed wondering. Andreen was very close with her dad, she was very close with her mom, she had a very close-knit family. So they don't have to go to bed wondering now what happened to their daughter, where's she at, all that. At least they have some kind of remains and some kind of a closure. He's been charged again, and this time I firmly believe the charges are going to stick. Let me first say shout out to the San Antonio Police Department and all the people who had hands in searching for and never stopped searching for until they found, right? And it was confirmed through dental records that it is her, because of course it's been a while. So this, I'm gonna just read the story for you and then I'm gonna talk a little bit. Remember, every Friday when I do morning thoughts, and I say it's the freaking weekend, baby, I always say be careful who you keep close to you, because we live in a world of wicked people. I don't know why he did this. Probably life insurance, money, plus all the stuff, the assets that she owned, plus. And before I even read this, don't forget her own cousin, who in Jamaica, this story is so twisted because the man that they're saying he got upset and killed her over, she was seen in Jamaica with him, and he's an ex-boyfriend, right? And they're saying that that same man, her same cousin that's living in her house now, had actually slept with that man, and that's the reason why Andreen cut her off in the first place, cut communication with her. So it was ironic that she was now living in her house helping to run her day-to-day operations of her business and taking care of her daughter. And she had let out one message that said, make sure if anything happened to me, don't ever let my daughter get in the hands of this person, or this person get anywhere near my daughter. And that's exactly who ended up in her house, in her bed, with her husband, running her business, living in her property. Wicked boy and dirty girl. But long run, short catch. Watch this.
I hope
Andre
they arrest her as co-conspirator.
For real, because she must have known something.
Yeah.
She must have known something. But right now, I'm just extra happy and glad that they got him, because I knew for sure from the beginning that he was definitely guilty. So Andre McDonald is charged with his wife's murder, the sheriff announces. One thing I forgot to mention before I go reading this, the confirmation and the video clip. His father in Jamaica, they're saying, is a very powerful man. And here's the twisted part. His father had a wife before that also ended up in the same predicament.
Disappearing, yeah.
Right? And they're saying that the father killed the wife and get away with it and married again. But anyway, like father, like son, I don't know. So, San Antonio. A man that is suspected in his wife's March 1st disappearance has been charged with her murder after authorities earlier this week discovered remains on a private property in North Bexar County. Now remember, they were combing Bexar County, but because of the time of the year it was, because of the weather, because of all kinds of different stuff, and because of the landscape, the topography of the land, how the land set up, you know, deep woods and then streams and all these things, it would take extensive time period to actually find anything. And they had found somebody before, but it turned out to be another female that was missing. So on Andrene's, it's sad because Andrene's own being missing actually led to another female who, I'm sure after they discovered her, her family got some closure as well. This looked like a Wandasha area, I don't know.
Yeah.
So Andre McDonald has been taken into custody at a home on the city's northeast side. KSAT captured the moment Andre McDonald surrendered to authorities, and that's the video that is playing here that you saw or will see, right? The husband, McDonald's arrest comes days after human remains were found near where volunteers and law enforcement have been searching for McDonald's wife, Andrene McDonald. Deputies were called out to the 600 block of Speck Road at around 7:30 p.m. in the evening, Thursday evening. Today is Saturday. After bones and skulls were found about 20 yards from the road on a 50-acre private property. Now, we've been to Texas many a times before, and I can tell you that some of these people out there, they own massive pieces of land, stretches of land and ranch and all this. You'll see horses running wild out in these vast pieces of land. 50 acres of land is a lot of land, especially if it's wooded, you know what I mean? So anyways, it was in one of these places on private property they found her. Now I was saying to myself, private property, so who owns the property? Them must know something, right? Here goes. Sheriff Javier Salazar said during a press conference Saturday that through dental records, the remains were definitely identified by the medical examiner as Andrene McDonald. There is no longer any guessing. This is 100% her. All right. Salazar said that the owner of the property was searching for cow bones when he discovered the bones. And him looked on the bones and said, them here look like human remains, and called authorities. Why was he searching for cow bones? Typical thing that they do out there. They're cleaning up their land. You know, there are wild animals out there on their land. They go hunting on their own land. Bust them gun upon them own land. Texas is really one of them kind of free states there, right? So since Andrene McDonald's disappearance, numerous searches have been conducted for the mother and local businesswoman, but Salazar said the remains found Thursday were located on the private property where they previously had not searched. According to Salazar, Andre McDonald knows the owner of the property where Andreen McDonald's remains were located. So again, I'm saying, okay, was the property owner in cahoots with him hiding the body there? Additionally, the owner of the property told the investigators that they do not go out to the multiple acre property often and can sometimes go as long as a whole year before they visit that piece of land. And Andre knew that. Wow. McDonald is being held in lieu of $2 million bail. I'm sure he don't have money for bail out himself this time. And the sheriff said, should he be released on this bail if he could fork up this money? Salazar said that Andre McDonald will be subject to multiple bail conditions. Andre McDonald is an Air Force major. Now he was first arrested on the tampering with evidence charge in March after investigators discovered that he purchased cans of gasoline, heavy-duty trash bags, work gloves, a portable burn barrel, a shovel, and an axe around the time his wife disappeared. It was the day after they came looking that he purchased all this stuff. Everybody was saying he burnt the body already, so floor it disappear and make it disintegrate. He has a master's degree in engineering, and they were saying people like that, they know how to make a body disintegrate, disappear, right? They found burn pits around the house. Hold this for me, babe. Let me pick up Kai Kai. Tata wants to be up on him, daddy. Say hi, Tata. You're on camera now. Alright, so Andre McDonald then tried to destroy the receipts for those purchases, and they caught him with that as well. So you see, all the people who are saying, but how them point to him, these were all the evidence that was found. That's too much evidence adding up. Your wife just disappeared Monday, and Tuesday we catch you with heavy-duty gasoline can, heavy-duty trash bag, work gloves, a portable burn barrel, shovel, and the axe.
And overalls.
And he went to go purchase a gun. And at the time, the sheriff had said they don't know if he's going to be one of them people there that commit suicide because of his mind state, or do some kind of kill people and then kill myself kind of thing. So they had brought him into custody. Plus, he was not compliant any step of the way. He had lied in the beginning and told them, well, I don't know, we had a fight last night and she left. And then he told them that she went over to the hospital. So they called the hospital. The hospital said she had never been there. And then he said, okay, I need a lawyer. I'm done talking to you guys. Like that. So additionally, search warrants for the couple's house on Solitude Cove. Man, I'm telling you, life is stranger than fiction. Imagine they live on Solitude Cove. There wasn't no solitude here. Obtained immediately after Andreen McDonald's disappearance, revealed to investigators that they found that the floor appeared to have been recently cleaned, that talking about with bleach and all this stuff, and that there were red stains on the light switch. The red stains, court records note, were later determined to be human blood and hair. So they were trying to establish, well, she looked like she got killed in her house. And then body disposed of somewhere else. Or something went down here that he's not talking about. The floors were also found to have human blood, and that was in the cracks and crevices of the floor. An affidavit states that investigators located what they believe to be more blood evidence in the couple's silver Chevrolet Malibu, as well as Andre McDonald's cell phone and his wife's old cell phone. Now, she drove a Porsche Cayenne. He drove the Chevy Malibu. It was his vehicle that they found additional blood in, and other stuff that they had not seen before. Arrest documents state that investigators also noticed a burn pile in the backyard, where it appeared that something had been recently burned. Upon closer inspection, a friend of McDonald noted that they had discovered a zipper in the burn pit. So did he burn her clothes she had on, or burn his clothes after he clobbered her to death? Because blood was everywhere. that kind of thing. In a second search, officials noted that there was a new fire pit that wasn't there during previous searches. Court documents noted that it appeared that the fire pit had been recently used to destroy papers and other items. Additionally, as investigators searched the trash cans at the home, they found heavy coveralls that appeared to have been worn and a claw hammer with woody plant debris, and affidavit states. Salazar declined to share a motive Saturday, but said that there's evidence that McDonald killed his wife and then disposed of her remains. So, like I said, another one comes to an end, long run, short catch, and we can't say rest in peace, Andreen, because I don't see no peace in this resting, but I am glad this is after the fact now, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that this is, the family has closure.
Yeah.
The family has closure.
Yeah.
You're gonna cover this on your channel, babe? Alright. Brain's gonna cover it on her channel, and I'm sure she's got way more to say or different stuff to say than what I do. So you can go check out her video on her channel as well. There's a lot of new people on my channel and they don't know who my wife is and all this other stuff. So that's Brains in the Beat on YouTube, and support both channels. And y'all could bounce from her channel to my channel. A lot of times we do, well, she does other things that I don't do. There are makeup tutorials and there are
Fashion videos
and just a woman's point of view on things that I cannot speak on. Or some topics I just leave because I think it's better off for a woman to cover it. So it's good to go check her channel out as well. Yes, and we are Jamaicans living in the USA. Alright? But we are yarded to the bone same way. Don't make that fool you. So, anyway, big up on yourself, people. Manners and respect. It's SoFlo TV here with Little Kai Kai. And the rest of his siblings are right over there. And mommy. And we're out. Alright? Be careful who you keep around you. Say bye, Papa.
Oh, and condolence goes out to the family because now they're gonna actually have remains, that
something to bury,
something to bury, something to put in the earth or
cremate,
put in an urn or something.
Some kind of closure.
And now they can have her daughter in a place where she would have wanted.
That wicked dirty boy. I'm out.
Deuces.
Peace.